Om Namo Bhagavate Sudevaya. Canto 1, Chapter 2, Shloka 26. Mumukshavo Kora Rupan Hitva Bhutappadinadha Narayana Kalashanda Bhajanti Henasuyavaha. Mumukshava, persons desiring liberation. Kora, horrible. Ghastly, Rupan, forms like that. Hitva, rejecting. Bhuta Patin, demigods. Adha, for this reason. Narayana, the personality of God. Kala, planary portions. Santa, all blissful. Bhajandi, do worship. He, certainly. Anasuyava, non-envious. Mumukshavo Kora Rupan Hitva Bhudapadinatha Narayana Kalashanda Bhajandi Henasuyava. Those who are serious about liberation are certainly non-envious and they respect all. Yet they reject the horrible and ghastly forms of demigods and worship only the all blissful forms of Lord Vishnu and his planary portions. Mumukshavo Kora Rupan Hitva Bhudapadhinada Narayana Kalashanda Bhajanti Henasuyava. The Supreme Personality of God, Sri Krishna, who is the original person of the Vishnu category, expands himself in two different categories, namely integrated planary portions and separated parts and parcels. They separated parts and parcels as the servitors and the integrated planary portions of Vishnu Tattvas are the worshipful objects of service. All demigods who are empowered by the Supreme Lord are also separated parts and parcels. They do not belong to the categories of Vishnu Tattva. The Vishnu Tattvas are living beings equally as powerful as the original form of the personality of God, and they display different categories of power in consideration of different times and circumstances. The separated parts and parcels are powerful by limitation. They do not have unlimited power like the Vishnu Tattvas. Therefore, one should never classify the Vishnu Tattvas or the planetary portions of the Narayana, the personality of God, in the same categories with the parts and parcels. If anyone does so, he becomes at once an offender by the name Pasand. In the name age of Kali, many foolish persons commit such unlawful offense and equalize the two categories. The separated parts and parcels have different positions in the estimation of material powers, and some of them are like Kala Bhairava, Smashana Bhairava, Shani, Mahakali, and Chandiga. These demigods are worshipped mostly by those who are in the lowest categories of the mode of darkness or ignorance. Other demigods like Brahma, Shiva, Surya, Ganesha, and many similar deities are worshipped by men in the mode of passion, urged on by the desire for material enjoyment. But those who are actually situated in the mode of goodness, that is Sattva Guna, of material nature worship only Tattva, Vishnu Tattvas. Vishnu Tattvas are represented by various names and forms such as Narayana, Damodara, Vamana, Govinda, and Adakshaja. The qualified Brahmanas worship the Vishnu Tattvas represented by the Salagrama Sila. And some of the higher castes like Kshatriyas and Vaishyas also generally worship the Vishnu Tattvas. Highly qualified Brahmanas situated in the mode of goodness have no grudges against the mode of worship of others. They have all respect for other demigods even though they may look ghastly, like Kala Bhairava or Mahakali. They know very well that these horrible features of the Supreme Lord are all different servitors of the Lord under different conditions. Yet they reject the worship of both horrible and attractive features of the demigods, and they concentrate only on the forms of Vishnu because they are serious about liberation from the material conditions. The demigods, even to the stage of Brahma, the supreme of all demigods, cannot offer liberation to anyone. Hiranyakashipu underwent a severe type of penance to become eternal in life, but his worshipful deity Brahma could not satisfy him with such blessings. Therefore, Vishnu and none else is called Muktipada, or the personality of God who can bestow upon to mukti or liberation. The demigods, being like other living entities in the material world, are all liquidated at the time of annihilation of the material structure. They are themselves unable to get liberation. And what to talk of giving liberation to their devotees? The demigods can award the worshippers some temporary benefit only and not the ultimate one. It is for this reason only that candidate for liberation deliberately reject the worship of the demigods, although they have no disrespect for any of them. मुमुक्षवो घोररूपान् हित्वा भूतपदीनथ नारायणकलाशान्त भजन्ति ह्यनसूयवः श्रीकरे नमका गोपिका जीवनस्मरणं गोविन्द गोविन्द नारायण अखिलगुरो भगवन् नमस्ते. Thank you.